Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. Me llamo Juan, amigos. Me llamo Juan. Okay. So this is going to be a collective reading. If you resonate with the title, it's probably your reading. Okay, interesting. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm already getting the fact that I was like, hola, me llamo Juan, my name is Jean, right? But like, I feel like you're about to have some kind of change in personality or some kind of change in expression or some kind of change in actually who you know yourself to be. Ooh, okay. So definitely, I feel like your personality is about to change or something like that. Interesting. And with this Ace of Cups coming out, I'm actually getting, how like when people spend a lot of time together in a love situationship, just hear me out. They start acting like each other. I'm getting that you are having this experience with like your higher self or with God or your guides or some kind of gods or something. Some kind of divinity. Okay, I feel like you're spending a lot of time with divinity here, collective, and I feel like you're starting to take on divine traits, right? Like I like that. I think I'm gonna call that. I just saw 111 as well. I think I'm gonna call this thing that, but let's see. So you have the Ace of Cups and Faith. Definitely, I feel like you know what I got with this Faith card? I got a very pious energy. I'm getting like a monk that is in like consistent prayer, okay? I'm not saying you have to sit in a fucking monastery the whole time, but like even when you're out shopping or stuff, you're like consistently talking to God. You're consistently communicating with Him, or it or her, however you see divinity, right? You consistently okay, all of a sudden I feel like I'm calming down, like somebody's energy here was like very like okay, anyway, you're in consistent communication with God. You're in consistent like vibration of God, experience of God. Like you truly carry divinity in your heart. And I feel like you've been doing this so much that you're actually starting to like really embody those traits. Again, like if you spend a lot of time with a person, you start to embody their traits, like with a friend or a lover or anything like that, okay? This energy started off really intense for me, and it was like I felt something here, which I actually kind of know what that is. Just some like bullshit vibes. Just some bullshit vibes. So with the Two of Cups, you're definitely in union with spirit here. You're definitely in union with God here. You're definitely in union. I'm hearing the Holy Spirit, especially with the Ace of Cups. Like all of a sudden, the fact that this Ace of Cups is a dragon is very like clear to me or very profound to me. Because like the Bible usually says like God's love is an all-consuming fire, or God's presence rather is an all-consuming fire, or some shit like that. I experience the Holy Spirit that way as well. But I experienced the Holy Spirit much more in a loving Ace of Cupsy kind of way. So definitely you carry the Holy Spirit here within you, okay? You carry the Shekinah. You carry Shekinah. I feel like maybe some of you are about to... The Ace of Cups again, Palm Collective. You're definitely very connected with divinity here, okay? But I feel like the King of Fire and the Page of Air, there is also definitely somebody watching you that like walked away from you or that you walked away from. I know what this is, awakening as well. This is because, this is okay, just on a quick side note, collective, you're an earth angel that somebody quite honestly prayed for. I'm seeing this very clearly. You're an earth angel that somebody prayed for, okay? But when they had you, they walked away from you, okay? And then you decided to walk away too, or you're deciding to go back to heaven or something like that, right? So that's what's happening here. But all in all, collective, like I feel like you're about to 10 of air, the Knights of Fire. Yeah, there's some kind of ending to a devil situation. Anyway, all in all, I feel like you're about to start embodying a lot of divine traits. I don't know how else to explain this. You're about to start embodying a lot of godly. I'm even hearing manifestations, okay? I talk a lot about being a god, being an Elohim, because even Jesus said we are. Even the Old Testament said we are created in the image, right? Shit like that. So this, again, feels like that to me. You're about to embody a lot of godly traits. Justice, look at this. I feel like that I'm even getting Page of Air as well, life experience. I'm even getting this vibe, release. You know how like in the like at the end of the world, the Christians believe that those who died for divinity. I don't want to say the Christians because I don't want to make it a religious thing because it's a spiritual thing, right? And at the end of the world, the martyrs who were killed for their belief, for their connection with divinity, the prophets, the actual light beings who were murdered or whatever. They get like some kind of like divine traits, okay? Yes, we all do, but you understand what I'm saying. This is almost giving me that kind of vibe. I hope I'm not babbling too much in regards to that. Because I feel like somebody kind of like, but yeah, like if that, I feel like somebody's energy was a little bit like, oh, what the fuck ever, or something like that. But obviously, that's not for that person, right? So I even feel like you're going to be sifting out a lot of people are going to be just sifted out of your energy, okay? A lot of like, I'm feeling something logical. A lot of people that kind of kill your dreams with logic or some shit like that. Ego, the devil. Five of Fire, you're about to have some kind of victory over this devil energy, or you already had a victory over this devil energy collective, and it's because I feel like you are embodying these divine traits. Now I'm being drawn to the story of Ra in his sun chariot, like consistently needing to like fight Apophis, the like chaos. The embodiment of chaos and disorder. So this is definitely giving me some kind of vibe that you're really like rapidly, very profoundly ascending into some kind of like devil fighter, or like a god against or like Michael against the devil, like a god against darkness, shit like that, okay? Whoa. For some of you, you might also resonate with that whole vibe of like having been in some kind of contract with the devil or with the god of the underworld, or shit like that. I feel like that is actually coming to an end, quite honestly. And again, I feel like it's because. It's the devil. I feel like the devil, and the devil in reverse. I feel like you're deciding to ascend to, like, this devil probably prayed for you, and this devil can be a collective. It can be a person. It can be the world praying for the star seeds, whatever, right? But like you're deciding to ascend back into heaven or something like that, or it's just happening naturally because you spend so much time with divinity. You get what I'm saying? So the Three of Pentacles, yeah. The Magician reverse, yeah, and then the Fool reverse. Yeah, there's no like new beginning for this like bullshit energy, okay? But with the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Cups, that's just again giving me you're in cahoots with Creator, you're in cahoots with God, you're in cahoots with, I feel like you're very much in touch with your like feminine side, which is all about intuition, which is all about spirituality, it's all about feeling, shit like that. Whereas you might also resonate with being a feminine, and your masculine being in some kind of weird energy. Your masculine, or this person, this devil energy, might have done some kind of like energetic, I'm hearing energetic root work on you, but I feel like a lot of beings did. But anyway, it doesn't matter because you're not even focused on that. I feel like you're ascending, and there is some kind of justice to this devil energy in reverse, this magician in reverse, this bullshit energy that was thrown at you is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing to get one more card, maybe from this deck, because I feel like there's some kind of incompletion. I feel like this devil masculine energy, or this devil, I'm only saying masculine because I'm feeling it on my masculine side. This could be even a woman that's very much in a masculine, meaning very logical, very like, aggressive and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like you, though, are ascending, as I've been saying. You're like very in touch with Creator. You're taking on these divine traits, and this side, which I feel like is in some way a side of you as well. It is your darkness in a way. It's like, I don't know. It's not wanting to catch up or something, but you're leaving it behind. Okay. That might also be why you are taking on divine traits, because there are parts of you that are literally like completely dying, not being transmuted or ascending, but like completely dying and being left behind, okay? So let me just get one card, and then I'm going to get an oracle card in the Redenzo for this reading. The Five of Wands, yeah, I feel like this is giving me the vibe of like this energy or this consciousness, whether this be like everything is a reflection of us, everything is a part of us, right? But like you started setting up even boundaries in regards to that. Like what you do is not a reflection of me. You keep trying to hurt me. This devil energy keeps trying to pull you down and make you not ascend, not go to heaven, whatever. That's not a reflection of you anymore. Hence why you're also taking on these divine traits to almost like fill in the holes that are being left behind completely, that are like, I don't want to say unsalvageable, but it doesn't want to be saved or something like that. Okay. And again, this could be situations, person, family, blah 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 blah. Right. Beyond that, I feel like you're leaving. Beyond that, I feel like you are. I got really intense there again. um this energy is going to be left in the dust, is what I'm hearing. Okay, the more you work with spirit, the more you spend time with spirit, the more you're going to be embodying those divine traits. So just like, don't even focus on whenever some kind of weird density or tensity comes up, which is interesting because like I also did this on my Jean van Wyk channel, where I share the light language healings and stuff. I did a thing called "It Has Always Been Written," like you being saved, or you being your name has always been written in the book of life, basically. Okay. So like I'm hearing to say it's kind of like a pity that it again has to end off with like this energy. This is probably your masculine consistently sending you some kind of black magic. Him and his entourage, or the consciousness and its entourage, is like really ridiculous. But God is saying, don't worry, keep spending time with me. Like I'm gonna marry you, like the body of Christ, the bride of Christ kind of vibe, right? I'm gonna marry you. You were sending just to 1111 as well. Medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Exactly. Jesus, look at that. Like literally Jesus. And the lady again. So again, you are very connected with your feminine. This mother energy is also giving me this vibe of like God saying you might not have had a lot of like physical evidence that everything that your divinity is real, or that like you might have, but I feel like again you dealt with a lot of bullshit from people that you shouldn't have, or from a person you shouldn't have, or something like that. God is saying honor your inner knowing. Again, like you're spending a lot of time with Creator, and you're picking up on that frequency, on those traits. Honor that. You know this is happening. Just keep going, because you're about to be in some kind of like this masculine energy does not want to let you go. But I feel like he wants to come, this devil wants to come with some kind of bullshit energy to you, but you're just looking at it. You're just like looking at it, and it's not even affecting you anymore. You might still feel it a little bit, but whatever. Okay. God is saying just keep focusing on your connection with him, with Jesus, with the being the bride of Christ. Yeah, being the bride of Christ and shining, and you're gonna get there. Doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. Doesn't matter what happens. You're gonna get there, basically. And again, you're starting to embody a lot of divine traits. Okay, I'm hearing physically, emotionally, and mentally. Thank you, collective. That was your reading. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Bye.